Hello everyone, I'm Don Brennan and welcome to another edition of Friday Football Fever brought to you by Ingman Marine. District games making these Fridays even more interesting, and our game of the week especially making it interesting is Braden River traveling to Palmetto. Tigers and Pirates, oh my, there you see the coin flip, and early on Pirates are moving. Deshaun Fenwick going to break through in a cloud of dust. They're trying to soften up the underbelly of that tough Palmetto defense. Then Knowledge McDaniel going to get some knowledge of the end zone, drags the tackler with him for the touchdown early. Jason Spicer, shortly after that, goes down. He stays down, a key play for the Tigers. Thankfully, he did return, such a great athlete. Plays wide receiver, he's played quarterback in his time, done a lot. But the Tigers roll nonetheless. Johnny Jones scoring the tying touchdown there, but Braden River would fight back as McDaniels again with a great run here. Stiff arm, 1, 2, 3, dragging another. Geez, he stiff arm, I don't know which he had more of. 3 stiff arms and 3 drags and a touchdown, and the K-train, baby. Anthony Marino would get 1 on a quarterback sneak keeper for Palmetto, but Braden River wins their 4th straight game over Palmetto, 31-24. Now the game's just ended, and SNN's own Ben Bobick out there right now in Palmetto. Ben?
What a ball game here tonight from Palmetto High. The Braden River Pirates get the W, and they do so without their starting quarterback, Brian Gagg. Jacob Hepler came in and did a superb job for the Pirates, and also the star of the night for them was Knowledge McDaniel. I mean, this kid was running the ball out of the Wildcat. He was catching. He was shooing off tacklers like no other. He was the star of 3 touchdowns tonight. You'll see a lot of his plays on our top plays this week because, boy, he was all over the place. But you got to give credit to Palmetto. They fought. Anthony Marino is one heck of a fighter there for a quarterback. Drive them down the field, putting them in a position to maybe win a game or at least tie this game with an onside kick. Palmetto has a lot to be proud of, but the Pirates get the W tonight in a big district win moving forward. It's going to be a lot of fun to see how these teams play out and if they'll meet again in the playoffs. Back to you, Donnie.
All right, thanks a lot, Ben. Great work out there. Ben also spoke with Braden River head coach Kurt Bradley, so let's take a listen to what Coach Bradley had to say.
You know, we're still learning on defense, and this is a huge opportunity for us to go ahead and get a stop late in the game. And it was an ugly game, ugly win, but we'll take it. Now we're back in the position where we control our own destiny going forward. Hopefully we can get points for the playoffs.
Thanks again, Ben, for our Game of the Week coverage. A big thanks to Lyndon as well. They were both up there in Palmetto for the Game of the Week. They do such great work. And we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we got plenty of football, plenty of highlights. We got an offensive lineman catching a tip pass for a 2-point conversion that you don't want to miss. Nobody wants to miss that. And a big Venice IMG Blue game. So Friday Football Fever is coming back, so don't go away. Until then, remember, send us your game day pictures through Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and our email as well. We'll feature them on future shows, but Friday Football Fever coming back. Welcome back. Let's get right back into the action tonight. Venice decided to see how they measure up against a national power. IMG Blue beat Miami Central and Miami Northwestern in back-to-back weeks. It's no easy feat because they're both nationally ranked, those teams out of Miami. IMG had their way with them, and Venice was at home for this one, so there was that going for them. Coach Peacock with the men who would make this work to start out with. It was a lot of Hiley from Carpenter all day long, but first Zach Sessa caps the opening drive with the field goal, and it's 3-0 Venice. And then second quarter with Venice, and with the state title banner looming in the background, the defense like a bunch of crazed dogs. Carson Sullivan, Jeremy Trebles, and the gang keeping IMG off balance and getting nowhere. And we weren't sure who was the nationally ranked team. That led to this drive. IMG got a personal foul penalty on the punt. Next play, Bryce Carpenter, Javon Hiley, and they complete it, but a roughing the passer penalty. Next play, incomplete to Hiley, but pass interference on IMG. Then they go a fade route to the end zone a couple plays later. Pass interference again. Unbelievable. Finally, Venice gets to do their own work from the 2. Carpenter, Hiley hooking up for a 9-0 lead. Once again, those two must have connected maybe 20-something times tonight. They used basically that short passing game as a running game. But then the Ascenders, they began to matriculate down the field. TJ Pleasure did the brunt of it, like on this first down run here, knocking helmets off in the process. Then the quarterback, Zach Annexted, going to put it up for Brian Hightower, and that quickly made it 9-7, a penalty-laden game. In fact, 5 penalties on one play, Dennis Mappazzoli tells me. IMG Blue wins it 38-12. Riverview Rams, they won Monday night, and tonight, third game in 9 days. The Urfer family donated for the new weight room that was unveiled before the game, so they were honored prior to the game as well. Riverview Rams taking on Newsom at home. Arthur Brantley throwing to Stephon Turner, who takes it in from the 20-yard line, or takes it down the 20-yard line, excuse me. And then Brantley gonna look for and hit Turner again. Turner mowing people down and goes into the end zone, so he gets to pay dirt, gets the payoff for the nice drive. Touchdown Rams. Rams going for the 2-point conversion, but it's bad snap, so Michael Van Ness gonna look around. We lost him, but then we find him, and then he finds a receiver. The ball gets tipped, and who's it comes down? It comes down the hands of an offensive lineman. Yes, the offensive lineman gets it. Unbelievable. So all his mates, they get out there and mob him because that was for all of them. And then there goes the freshman going on through. Nice play by Michael Hayes running past, and Ali Boyce had a couple touchdowns. The Rams win going away 57-53. It was Dominic Fitzgerald who made the scoring catch, offensive lineman. Good for him, and we're coming back after this. Welcome back, everyone. Cardinal Mooney says some bad news for them this week as they had to vacate 2 wins after a transfer player was ruled ineligible for the games he played in. The players had nothing to do with it, but unfortunately they have to suffer the consequences. So they vacate those 2 wins, pay a $200 fine, and with that swirling around, they had to travel to Bradenton and take on the Southeast Seminoles coming out of the tunnel. First scoring play for the Noles, Alex Taylor, looking to hit Latrell Peavy. And he hits him right down the sideline. Coach getting in the way. Coach, you're not supposed to be on camera. Peavy goes all the way down, goes the distance for the touchdown. He's had several scoring plays. I've seen him run some nice plays just taking the handoffs this season. Cardinal Mooney getting the possession next, and Jack Cosho going to put it up for grabs. Not really for grabs. He wanted his receiver, but Tyrell Diener comes down with it on the interception, and that turnover will be costly. Because then Taylor gonna throw a beautiful pass to Jatorius Galloway. 14-0. The Noles are rolling. Beautiful camera work there. We get coming right into our living room. Noles, they would go on a drive a little later. Again, Taylor completing the short pass to Tyler Stevenson on the sideline. He gets out there, but that sets up a little punch in as Taylor gonna connect with Corey Waters Jr. on the crossing route. Noles were up 21-0, and they went on to win 35-31. But Cardinal Mooney would not go away. They battled tough, even with the bad news hanging over. Now the Manatee Hurricanes taking on Palm Harbor at Canaan Field. Manatee coming in strong right off the bat. Senior quarterback Ryan O'Neal going to hand it off to Laquavius Green, who's going to carry that ball down the field, matriculating down the field. He ends up just shy of the 10-yard line. And he's getting close, and that was the biggest play, getting Manatee Josh Booker into the end zone for the Hurricanes, because that set Booker up nicely, that long run by Laquavius. And Palm Harbor going to step it up a little bit now. They've had a rough season playing Sarasota teams. Wyatt Beasley going to throw deep for Josh McKee for the first touchdown of the night for them. Palm Harbor not looking bad. They won't go away, or it seems they won't. He threw a shoe there at the end. I threw a shoe! So it's 7-6. They hand off to Josh Booker for another play for him, running the ball, putting the Manatee Hurricanes closer to scoring. And O'Neal going to fake the handoff, and he's going to hit Laquavius for another Manatee touchdown. Laquavius Green with 2 at least. Manatee wins at 51-13. And the juggernaut that is St. Stephen's hosted Gateway Charter tonight. And early on, Jordy Edwards going to take the handoff in the backfield, I formation in the shotgun, which is interesting. I formation out of the shotgun. He takes it from his own 10-yard line, and he ain't looking back. 90 yards later, my man's hitting pay dirt. We got a touchdown right there. Next man up for St. Stephen's, the Falcons, Fred Billy, from his own 20-yard line. And he's going to say, I'm taking it 80 yards, brother. And he does. He goes all the way. 90-yard touchdown, 80-yard touchdown. And then finally, The Brown brothers. One of them going to show himself downtown. Sidney Brown going to run it in from 28 yards. And Falcons soar with a 53-6 win tonight. And now here are a few final scores from other games across the Suncoast. A great night of football. That's all she wrote for this edition of Friday Football Fever here on SNN. Thanks again to Ingman Marine for our wonderful sponsoring, and also to Joey D's Chicago-style eateries, Tommy and Bobby feeding the Friday night crew who work so hard, do such great work for Joey D locations. And until next Friday, have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you then.